What is going on, guys? It's Jamie and welcome back to another video, and today we have a very exciting one planned because this week is our first week of sessions after the deload week of my powerlifting split. That's right, guys, last week was the 6th week of the program, which was a scheduled deload week slap bang right in the middle of the 12-week split, and boy did I need it. The volume and the intensity and everything was really starting to catch up on me towards the end of the 5th week, and this deload week was perfectly timed. So we had 1 week of sessions of working, around 60-70% of my maximum weight. A really beneficial week, as a deload always is, giving my body a chance to reset a little bit, take a bit of time for recovery, but still get those sessions in at a bit of a lower intensity, just to make sure that we're still going through those movements, going through those mechanics, and keeping everything intact. Very successful deload as well, because coming off the back of it, I am feeling absolutely incredible. And the session you are about to watch was my 2nd session back since the deload. So this is the session with flat bench and paused deadlifts. Obviously, as we're coming off the back of this deload week, nothing really massive in terms of numbers. I explain it a little bit in the session what sort of thing is going on, but really I just wanted to pick my camera up, film this session, show you guys what kind of thing we are doing, what we are looking like as we get back into the swing of things, and as we start to climb back up those weights towards the end of the program, and just start documenting these weeks as they go by. So we're going to hop straight into this session, guys. I really hope you enjoy it. If you are excited, please hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well for new videos every single week. We're going to hop straight into this session, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, guys, so we are down here in the gym now, ready to hop straight into this session. I've taken my 10-15 minutes to myself to just get nice and warmed up, nice and loose. A little bit of stretching, a little bit of mobility work, just get myself nice and ready for this session. As I said, 2nd session back today from the deload. We've got flat bench and we have got paused deadlifts. That's going to be the 2 compound for this session. As we are now back in from the deload, RPE has taken a slight decrease since before the deload. We were working at around 8 and 9 before it. Now, afterwards, we are back down working at around 6 or 7 RPE for these sessions. As we get towards the end of the split, that will slowly start to increase before we taper off and then test singles in the last week. Shouldn't be anything too strenuous. By the way, we're still going to get the most out of this session, really focusing on that technique of every single movement. So we're going to jump onto the flat bench right now, get warmed up, and see what we have got today. Since my deload, there has been a slight change to my sessions. Obviously, as we're now making our way into effectively the 2nd block of this program, there's been a little bit of a change to the sets and reps in the sessions. The volume of reps individually in sets has been dropped, so we're working in a slightly lower rep range, but instead we've got a couple more sets added in to each movement. Lower reps in each set, but more sets than we were using before the deload. So little changes, guys, nothing really too drastic, but it's going to take a little bit of getting used to again since the deload. So for today, guys, we have got 1 top set of 3 reps. We've then got a back off set at 3 reps, slightly lighter, and then we go a little bit lighter again, and we hit another 4 back off sets. So as I said, a lot more volume on the sets, but the reps in the sets are slightly lower than before. So 6 total sets today of bench. So this volume is going to slowly catch up with me as we make our way towards the end of the program, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really good. The program says that the top set today is going to be at RPE 6, which for me is going to be at 110 kilograms. I've just hit what will be my last warm-up single at 100 kilos, so we're going to load up 110 and we're going to hop into this top set.
Go stick to the flat line.
the top set ticked off, guys. 110 kilos for a triple. Really satisfied with how that moved. Obviously, that's not like a really substantial weight, but it just makes me really happy to see how well that moves and the progress that we've made with weights like this since we started the program 6 weeks ago. So 110 for a triple, really chuffed with that one. Gives us a really good idea of what we are looking like as we make our way into this second block. We're gonna get into the first back off now, dropping it down 10 kilos down to 100. We've got another triple at this weight, then we drop again down to 95 for 4 sets of 4. So that is going to do it for flat bench and the first movement of this workout. Overall, really happy with how that went. As you saw, had that top triple at 110, another triple at 100, and then we backed off with 4 sets of 4 at 95, which honestly moved just like an empty bar. So really happy with how weight is moving. The deload definitely was beneficial. Feeling completely refreshed and reset after a week, kind of taking a step back, and now we're back into it. Heads back in the game, and it's time to dig deep. We're going to be moving on now to movement number 2. We've got pause deadlifts up next, which is my deadlift accessory movement, and also my first deadlift session of the week. So these ones should feel really nice. Again, working in a lower RPE today. Top set here is the same as it was pre-deload, so that means we're going to be going for a top single. Today it's at RPE 7, which for me is going to be 225 kilos. Should move really nicely. Starting to work through our back off sets here, guys, for these pause deadlifts. And the back offs for this movement are slightly different usually. We haven't just got like a regular set of back offs. We've actually got 4 different sets, and the weight increases with each set depending on the RPE. So the first set is RPE 5, 6, 7 respectively, and then for the last set we drop 20% off of our heaviest weight. So for me today, these are going to be 185 kilos, 190 kilos, 200 kilos, and then down to 180 for the last set again. So these are actually really tough. Not too bad today, but when we start to make our way through these weeks and the RPE starts to increase, these really got me last time before the deload. But nonetheless, guys, a really good way to do it, and a really good way to set the back offs up. 2 sets done there. We're going for our heaviest one now, which is going to be 200 kilos. All of these sets for 5 reps as well, guys. Heaviest back off set, 1 more lighter after that, and we are done. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this session. As you can see, just finishing up with my accessories here, hitting some incline bench on the Smith machine, some pull downs, and just some upright rows on the cable. Finishing off, as always, with a little bit of core and stability work, and that will wrap it up for this session. A really good one overall, guys. As I said back at the start of the video, this was never going to be a really heavy session. I wasn't going to be pulling or pushing any, really heavy numbers or anything like that. All I wanted to do, as I said, was just bring the camera, document what this session was looking like just out of a deload week, and as we start again to ramp up the intensity and the weight before we get to that all-important goal of the 1 rep max test week at the end of the program. Nonetheless though, guys, it was still a really good and very successful session, feeling a lot stronger and way more refreshed coming out of the deload. So as I said, it was just a really beneficial week. something that we needed to do, and now we're out the other end and ready to dig deep again towards the end of the program. It's actually now the next week since I shot that vlog. I'm back here at the gym, just finished another session. It was actually the same session that you've just seen, and already those weights are starting to go up, guys. I'm actually going to be shooting another vlog this week. I'm thinking about shooting my SBD day on Saturday because there's been a few changes since I shot this video again to the reps and sets of the program. So it's something that I would like to show you guys. As I said, thinking about shooting another vlog this week, so keep an eye out, guys, for that one. As for this video though, guys, as I said, that is going to be it. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. I would really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below as well if you feel like it. Let me know what you're thinking of these powerlifting videos. If you're new to the channel, guys, or if you just haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well for brand new videos every single week. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.